Hello, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, March 18th. Something's wrong with my Instagram. Oh, good, we're there. Yay, okay. So much to tell you guys. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Creative Sarah. I help you create creative, that doesn't make sense. I help you find creative confidence in order to make, style, and create a life you love. That's what I do right here. I have smushed it all into one quick sentence. Okay, let me turn on my buttons really quickly so that I can see everybody and have my keywords work because that's important. I think I maybe fixed my Instagram. One more thing. Actually, two more things. If I know how to do this. Here we will pin our comment in Facebook. Okay. And then I scrunch this down and I scooch it over and I should. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, everybody. I should be able to see everything now. Sweet. Okay. Now, if I turn that away, I should be good as well. Okay, I have a lot to talk about. I also have a really cool project. As always, we're going to do the rainy daisies today, which is super cute. The really, really cute, like rain boots with the flowers. But I want to talk to you about a little special we got going on. Today is the 18th, tomorrow, and Friday. I want to introduce you to this pretty sweet jumble of products. All of this, just so you know, there's over $200 products here. I'm going to go through them one at a time. Could be yours for $49. Plus, my friends, you get $20 in product credit. Okay, you know I talk about this all the time, but I only do it for your own good because what I'm about to tell you is about becoming one of my perks members. If you do the girl math, it's basically a free program where you earn 30% off of anything on my website. So if I show you something you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, I need to have that, get it for 30% off by becoming a perks member. But let me tell you about the perks program first. When you become a perks member, you're going to join, and today, tomorrow, and Friday, we have a special where you can join by getting a kit. This kit will cost you $49. That's US pricing. It's different in Canada. Just know that. Here you go. What do you get in this kit? You're going to get tools and surfaces and transfers. I'm going to show them all to you. You're going to get 2 brand new colors. So you're going to get our sea glass, taffy, bright white, and black velvet, chalk paste. Yes, I'm a little, I don't know. So you're going to get all 4 of these colors. Each jar is $16. Add this stuff up. You're going to get a multi-tool, needed. A small squeegee, needed. You're going to get a fuzzing cloth and a stencil drying cloth. It's double-sided. Yours will be perfectly clean. Mine is well loved. That goes for the tools too. Oh, Lordy. Hang with me. You're also going to get some stencil designs. And the cool thing about these stencil designs is that they are exclusive and you cannot buy them outside this kit. Our keyword is rain. I'm just going to put that out there for now. You're going to get some surfaces. Let me show you the 3 designs that you cannot get outside of this kit. You can only get this kit if you become a Perks member, loyal customer, or if you become a designer like me, which we can chat about. So the first one is called Tulip Garden. So cute, has that little bumblebee and the tulips. The next one is called Be Sweet, and it has 4 different designs. Some bees, some florals. And the last one is a pattern that you could use a bajillion times. It is the shiplap pattern. It's so cool. 1, 2, 3 amazing, useful stencils. You're going to get a 5x7 chubby, stands up on its own chubby. You're going to get 2 of our 5-inch round and 1 of our door tags. And then you're going to get this amazing framed chalkboard. It's reusable, washable, and magnetic. I just happen to have this design on it. It doesn't come with a design. It comes blank. It is a porcelain steel. This is a $50 item all by itself. So please note, it's amazing. It's one of our absolute flagship products. We have had these products, the framed porcelain steel boards, chalkboards, since the day we emerged in 2017. So they are awesome. We all have them. I have so many designs and styles there. You will love it. You design it. After you're done enjoying that design, wash it off with water and a board eraser and put something new on it. They're awesome. Quality statement piece for sure. So all of this can be yours if the price is right. Just kidding. We're not playing a great game. This is all what comes into our starter kit, whether you're a Perks member or a designer. $49. This is a $99. We usually will charge $99 or $129 if you're a Perks member, but it is over $200 in product. Yours for $49 for the next 2-3 days. That's it. You're not going to get another chance. $49 for all of this. And like I said, these designs you can't even buy, so I can guarantee you don't have them at home. Now, I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to tell you about my keyword here. If at any time during this video, I'm going to start on my project soon, but if at any time during this video you're like, oh, I want to check out those products, comment the keyword, which is rain. Just comment rain, hit enter, and I, Creative Sarah, will send you a message. In that message, I will send you today's project supplies list, as well as a link to a few other things. If you are brand new catching me for the first time, hello, say hello, and you comment the keyword and I'll send you that same message, but there will be a link to my free DIY and crafting group where you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. I want to tell you one more thing about becoming a Perks member, and here it is. We spoil our Perks members with discounts and promos. And right now we have a promo. That promo is spend $25, get a free frame. And it's one of our everyday frames. And I'm trying to look and see if I have one right here. I apparently don't have one right here, but it is, do I have one that I use? Oh, it's this, but it's the small one. It's this, but it's the small one, and I transformed my frame so it doesn't look normal. It's a white framed chalkboard, smaller than the one that comes in the kit. That kit purchase, I don't know if that counts towards the free frame or not. May not. So you can try it. Hello, Catherine from Colorado. 78 degrees. Why are you bragging on here when I am looking out my window on March 18th at snow? And we had to have our lacrosse game canceled today. It's a sad, sad day. It's a sad, sad day. Catherine, you missed it. Let me just show you. Today, tomorrow, and Friday, this kit of over $200 in products is $49 when you become a Perks member or when you become a Chalkator designer. Let me look up one thing. I also, when you become a Perks member, and this is the part that I always forget to tell you. Oh no, you do get the 9x12 frame. So you guys, Perks members who spend $25 get this entire frame free. But please note, I painted it. It comes white, and this surface is black. It's black and white. I covered it in fabric because you know I do things like that. So you're gonna get that whole framed board free with a $25 or more purchase. Who doesn't spend $25 or more? But it needs to be $25 after you use your design dollars. Okay. Here's what I wanted to see. I want to see, and I'm pretty sure you still do. If you don't want the kit, you can become a Perks member for just $20, and we'll put 20 design dollars in your account, which means you'll get $20 in product credit. So that's why I call it free. It's a free program when you look at it through my eyes. You pay $20, you get $20 in product credit free every single month that you are a member. And so for me, it's a no-brainer. I want to look up quickly to make sure that you're getting those 20 design dollars with the yeah, I'm pretty sure you do automatically. 20 design dollars. Okay, let's go back to our regularly scheduled program. Hi, Carolyn. Girl math. It is all the girl math. Okay, so the starter kit, $49 for a Perks member, plus $20 in free product. With a $25 order, Perks members, y'all get that free 9x12 frame. Done and done. You can comment the keyword to get your information. The kit is for new Perks members. It's a way to sign up, but all Perks members, Nancy, get the free frame. You get this free frame. Okay. Because I lived in Royal Oak, Michigan for 35 years. Catherine. it's just because you got out. Doesn't mean the rest of us aren't still suffering. That makes me like itchy. I just want to get out. Guess what? We booked our spring break. We leave next Friday, or like next Saturday night. Oh shoot, how did it get to be 4 o'clock already? Okay, here we go. New Heather in Northeast Ohio. Awesome. I grew up in Ohio. North Central Ohio is where I would say I grew up. I grew up right by Cedar Point. So, okay, I think I covered everything. Hello, Holly. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure I can see. There we go. Good deal. Can you show the kit again? I can. Actually, let me throw this picture. This might be better to show you. This is the kit all laid out. It's over $200 value. It's got the 3 exclusive design stencils, the 5 surfaces, 4 jars of chalk, and the tools as well. So there you go with that. All right, actually, let's get to work. So I went ahead and made a cutout for my project today because I had a really cool idea. From the get-go, when we launched our spring collection, I loved this stencil. I just think it's so pretty, and I just love the boots and the flowers. So I am gonna create something cool with this. And I know that this is one of our bamboo boards, okay? I am going to whitewash this with some vanilla. And when I say whitewash, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a wipe. This is a disinfectant wipe. And I'm gonna dip it into my vanilla. And I'm just gonna kind of color the front of my board with this. So I'm whitewashing it basically. You could also do it with a paintbrush if you wanted. Just get a little bit of water on there. But I have a rhyme to my reason. I promise. So we are whitewashing this. And then we'll go ahead and dry it. I just want to get every little bit of it covered. You guys, last night I came home. I had worked all day at the school. Came home, had to grab Easton and go back to my school so that he could have lacrosse practice in the gym. And then came home again, and like I was trying to eat. Well, I came home, and on my island in the kitchen was a 9x13 pan, or not pan, but like baking dish with legit one of my favorite desserts from my childhood. And the only person who makes that dessert is my dad. And he knows that it is one of my favorites. And I was absolutely 100% just so excited about it. And it's like a very simple, we always called it a lazy daisy cake. And we're doing daisies. It's a lazy daisy cake. And I don't know if that's like a real name of something, or if like his family made it up. I have no idea. But all it is like just a really yummy like scratch cake, like a white, almost like a, it's like a white cake, but it's like a, almost like halfway to like a pound cake. Like it's a really yummy cake, but it's not heavier like a pound cake, but it has that like flavor like a buttery cake. Okay. And then the topping is just like a brown sugar and butter kind of a drizzle. Just so simple, but it is so good. And it is especially good like warm right out of the oven, and it was still warm. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. I don't even know. And my husband does not get it. When it's your favorite of something, it is always a good day to have it. Ironically, okay, we go, like I was saying this to him, we go years without having a dessert in our house. Like we don't have desserts. I'm not a baker. He's not a baker. We don't have desserts very often. Well, Easton had to bake something for his social studies class and do like a presentation on it. And so Cassie came over. We always ask Cassie to come over and help with the cooking things. Like it's a way for them to bond and for us to get out of doing work. Is that bad? Is that bad parenting? Cassie is Easton's older sister. She is about to be 25 in May, and he's 12. Bonding. Okay, well, anyway. And she's a middle school teacher, so she gets it. So, oh Lord. So, he had to make a dessert. So, we have his dessert that nobody really liked in the fridge. He didn't even like it, to be fair. And, I'm trying to debate if I should go this way or that way with this. Would it look okay if I went up and down, or should I only do side to side? I kind of want to do side to side. So we're just going to go side to side. Anyway, I digress. Let me go back into it. So we have that dessert in our fridge, and then we were at Costco. Can't go to Costco without picking up something. And so I picked up the dessert from Costco. And so then I had that in my fridge. I had 2 desserts in my fridge. And then my dad brings over another dessert. Well, to the like random person, that might be a lot of desserts. And Aaron, who does not understand the importance of accepting the Lazy Daisy cake when it comes over unsolicited and as a pure love gift, he was like, oh, you should maybe ask before just bringing it over. I'm like, no, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. He should make it whenever the heck he feels like it, and he should bring it over anytime. Day or night, our fridge is full or not, it doesn't matter, because it's one of my favorites, and it was made out of love, and it was made to surprise me. Us, all of us, not just me, but mostly me. And I was like, don't you dare tell my dad to call first if he's bringing over something. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little tiff with him about that. I'm making a little background for our project. And yes, I know. Hi, Christy. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Donna. And I wonder, you guys, if this is going to look okay or not, because the grain goes this way, but I'm doing it this way because I wanted it to be this way. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I am sure it will be fine. Anyway. Okay. And all right, I am going to do a little bit of like, okay, I'll do a little bit of kind of distressing on that. I'm going to go wash this really quick. This is one of those exclusive designs that only comes in this kit. Or if you book a workshop with me that is at least $250 retail, then you can earn these 3 free. But other than that, you can only get it in the kit. Let me wash this real quickly. If you are already a Perks member, we can get these free if you host a workshop. But you can message me and I can fill you in on that whole thing. So all of our stencils are washable with water, and I just put them in the water and then wash them off with our board eraser. Really easy, super simple. Okay. Be just about 1 more second over here. And then I'm just going to leave this over here to dry. You want to pop it after you wash it. You want to put it on its back side so that the sticky side is facing up. Now, I'm going to make sure that this is dry, and I am going to sand off a bit. Okay. Let me grab my sanding block. Oh, this one is, I have a new one, but I feel like that's going to be too rough. It's okay. I'll do it. My ring is going to come off. Okay, very good. I scuffed that up a bit. Now, that looks good. I'm going to fuzz this Rainy Daisies because I don't want it to pull up any of the stuff that's on there. And when I put this down, I'm going to chalk it in a very light color that is going to almost be invisible to you. Almost, but not quite. I'm going to put my, okay, this is my dune, okay, and I'm going to chalk it The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna add some color to these florals and then outline them again, almost like a like a coloring book would do. Okay, so I am also going to be using this color to mute down some of my other colors. Go figure. That's what Sarah does. I'm a muted color girl. I love this transfer too. Did I already say that? I think I did. Hi Sylvia, hi Colleen, hi Debbie. Welcome friends. Go ahead and comment that keyword. I will send you, whoops, I forgot to peel this off. No worries. Okay, like I said, it's gonna be almost invisible to you, but it is there, I promise. I'm gonna wash this real quick because we're gonna have to reuse it again. Okay. It's a little bit easier to clean off the Dune than it is to clean off the espresso. Okay. Now, dry that. And we should be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna leave that over there until I need it again. Then I'll bring it back over here. I'm gonna lift this up so you can see what I see. I don't know why it gets dark when I lift it up. I'm literally lifting it up towards the light, but you guys can't see it. It's dark there. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a bit because I got a mess over here. So you can kind of see it there. I'm gonna zoom out a little. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do some painting over here. I can see what I'm doing, just in case you were wondering. And I'm gonna grab my colors. I've got some Peachy Keen, and I just want to add, ouch, I just want to add a touch of water. That's empty. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to pick up some Peachy Keen, put it in there, and then I'll be able to just kind of like paint with this. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just mixing this up with a little bit of water. And I'm going to paint my daisies with some of this Peachy Keen here. And the cool thing about the way I'm doing this is that you absolutely can get a little messy because we're going to go over this with another color, the outline of this. So I used the Dune so that you wouldn't be able to see it, except I could see it. And then after I paint, we're going to go back over it with a darker color, and then you're going to see all of that. I should, however, really have my glasses on so that I can see, because my eyes are not what they used to be. So there are a few bigger daisies, and that's what I'm painting with the Peachy Keen. This like really pretty peachy daisy color. And I'm mimicking some real life flowers that I have that we're going to add to this. Okay, and we've got some back here. A little bit here. Okay, and I think that's it for the daisies. All right, now I'm going to, I'll clean that off a little bit. I'm going to dip in and get a little bit of our, actually I'm not going to use full espresso. I'm going to get a little bit of our Dune to mix with that espresso so that it's not, there you go, it's not super dark, because I'm probably going to go over this with espresso, and you're going to want to see the lines that are espresso. Okay, that's probably good. Definitely don't need a lot there. Now I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of this papaya, and it's a little thicker. I'm going to put that in here with a little water. I'm just going to kind of, actually I'm going to add that peachy keen to this. And I probably am going to add a little bit of that Dune. Just because I can. I'm just gonna put some here, and I'll, it's all right. Chalk is washable. And guess what? My woodcut's going there. I foresaw that I was going to do that. It's fine. So I'm mixing that Dune into this papaya because I'm making a much lighter. If you remember, we used to have a color called Sunset Drive. This is a little more Sunset Drivey. A little more Sunset Drivey. Okay. And then this is going to go on these little, I have seen these in white. I have seen these in peach. I've seen them in yellow, golden, and I've seen them in purple and blue. So my color scheme, which I wanted to be spring, is turning into spring, but more of a peachy spring, not like a super springy, almost a fall spring. Let's just pretend that my spring and your spring could be different, but still spring. I almost need to look at a picture of this. Hold on a second. Let me bring up a picture because my eyes are so bad. All right, I found a picture. Now I need to zoom in. Okay. That looks good. I think I've got pretty much everything on here. Decent, decent. All right, I'm gonna wash off my paintbrush and then I'm gonna work on all the green parts. Okay. I selected sage as my green color. I'm actually going to add some water in here because it's looking a little dry for what I want. I'm going to mix it up a little with my paintbrush. Problem is, all these spring colors I haven't used in a while. Okay. All right, so I've got my sage mixed up here, and I'm just gonna kind of run it along all these little greenery leaf areas. I think this will bring in some of that spring, like I've been kind of talking about, because peach doesn't always like denote spring. A little bit it does. But there are a lot of leaves down here. And again, I'm going to line this up. I'm going to line my transfer back up. And we're going to do this in a darker color for the outline. I hear you. I have to keep snoozing that or I will forget to do it. It's an alarm to do something and I have to not forget to do it. Do you guys do that? Do you set alarms? Okay, it looks like I've got enough green on here. Okay. And the funny thing is, some of this is going to be covered up when you see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got this painted and it's very light. It's fine. It's going to pop in a minute. So let me show you. Let me wash off this again. I'm going to grab my transfer. Okay, I'm going to dry this. Remember how I said that your kit comes with a fuzzing cloth on one side and the transfer drying cloth on the other? I'm going to show you what I mean by that. When you wash a transfer, I wish they would bring back wild lime. Oh, that was a pretty color. This is the side that I like. It's the microfiber side. Oh, Mary Jane, yeah. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. If you are new or just tuning in, go ahead and comment that keyword. What we'll do is I'll send you a message with a link where you can see the project supplies for this. And then also, if you're new, you can take advantage. I will send you a link to my free DIY and crafting group where you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay. I'm going to take this, I'm going to fuzz it again. Just going to fuzz it on my shirt. And now I'm going to line this up. As best I can. It's a little bit hard because my colors are so light. Now, I'm going to go over this with espresso. So the first time I did it in Dune, second time it's espresso. And I'm not going to do my boots because I don't need to, because we're going to do our boots. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Okay. Let me set this aside. I'm going to grab my boots. I'm actually going to paint the boot in vanilla. Let me see. I'm just going to pick up some vanilla here. I'm just going to paint this. It's very similar in color to what this wood is that the boot is made out of, but it's just going to give it a more even tone, kind of go over some of the dark, like burn mark areas where this was laser cut. Just kind of even out the color a little bit. And then what I really wanted to do was make these like those like yellow duck boots, the like rain boots, the yellow boots, but I'm not going to. I decided against it. Just because of the color, the grand color scheme. I just decided against it. Let these dry. And then I thought that I could just do it in like our gray or black. But I think I'm just gonna do it in my espresso. I think I I want some pink in here because that's actually a little daisy wanting to pop up. Okay. That's good. We're always like doing a little to fix our stuff, aren't we? We're seeing like little imperfections that or little opportunities for us to improve what we made. Okay. So this is, oh, pretty dry. It needs to be all the way dry. Okay, now I'm actually gonna sand this a little. So much for sanding it with the same sanding block that I used to sand espresso, because I just got espresso all over it, which is fine because I'm going to be chalking it in espresso. So in the grand scheme of things, a little dirt on your boots is not going to be an issue. So I just lined up the stencil on top of my boot. There's a snake in my boot. Sorry, just thought about Toy Story for a second. Okay. Peel it up. Oh, this is gonna be so cute when I finish. I'm not done. I'm gonna wash this and then I will actually I'll grab this and wash it too. And then I'll head back over. So give me one more minute. While you're watching that dry, go ahead and comment the keyword rain. You will get a message with the link. The links that you're gonna see a link for today's project supplies. You're gonna see a link for our perks membership. And you're going to see a link to join my free DIY and crafting group. So we talked about perks at the beginning of today's video. And I told you that we're having a special. We have a $200 starter kit that is available to join. If you are a current perks member, the only, I don't know if there is a way to get that kit unless you, I don't know. There might be a way. Because you can get it if you become a designer, but you don't necessarily want to become a designer if you're really a perks member. All right, I've got this cleaned up. I'm gonna head back over. All right, let me make sure these are dry, and I'm gonna show you my plan. Now, my plan, my friends, is to we're gonna pop this up, okay? And what I brought over to do that, I have some foam tape, and I'm probably gonna double this up. So I'm going to cut a few squares, a few rectangles of this. And I'm gonna double that up to make it thicker. Maybe I need to triple it up, because what I'm doing is make it skinnier. All right, I'm quadrupling it up, but you'll understand in a minute. This is skinny foam tape. It's not very thick. So I'm gonna stick this on the side here. And I'm gonna do that again. It just wants to stick to me. I'll probably do 3 different places. I'm so glad they canceled that lacrosse game. I was not looking forward to sitting out in the cold, snow / changing to rain weather. Put it here. And do one across the bottom. If you have really thick foam tape, you are not going to need to double it up. I'm just trying to put enough space between the cutout and the board to fit what I want to fit. Okay, I'm going to take all of the backer sheets off. And we are going to line this up and press it down. Now what we've done is we've made a little pocket here, okay? So in our little pocket, I've got some real flowers. Not real, real fake. Lordy. They're not real, but they're not chalked, okay? So, I'm gonna stick some of these into my little pocket. And I really like these leaves, and I want to get some of the leaves up there. And so, like I said, some of you are going to be like, you, didn't necessarily even need to color all those. I know. But I did. So it's fine. I'm gonna get, oh, here we go. Just want some of the leaves to kind of pop up and be there. And now that I'm seeing how pretty my pink daisies are, I kind of want, do I have any pink daisies that are little? Oh, thank you, Catherine. Brown polka dots would be cute. Absolutely. They have like stripes on them. I just think this is too bright now that I'm in it. I was gonna put these in, but I think that yellow is too bright. So actually there's a place in where this might just be okay the way it is. What do you think? You think it looks good? Like less is more? I need something in between. Hold on. I need some staggered space. I am very particular on how this is going to work. It needs to go here. Yes, with that pink one in between. What do you think? Adorable. Do I have white ones? So pretty. Let me look at oh, ouch. Oh, Lordy, I'm a mess. It's not, ooh, I think I'm gonna like it here. Okay. I found one, not Daisy, but something that will totally be the right color. Look at that. It is the right color. It's very pretty. Look at that. And I like this greenery that came with it. Cosmo stem. Let me tell you what. I pay more money for some of my florals that I find in like secondhand stores that you would think it would be clearance pricing, but no, it's not. But I fall in love with them and I have to have them. And so there's like no doubt that I pay. Yeah. This had, I don't know. This whole thing was $11.99. It's all gone now. I've used most of it except for these three things. But that's the perfect color. I'll hold it up so you can see. Now, if you want, you could tack those in with hot glue, honestly. That would be fine. I think I'm going to put another greenery piece right there. Oh, the dogs are going after it. Okay. Let me stick that in. There we go. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. Let's take a look. We'll take a look. It's in a book. The Reading Rainbow. I'm in a mood, you guys. I'm in a mood. Okay. Stand her up. This is our bamboo board. It's not supposed to necessarily stand up, but isn't it pretty? And all I did was what you saw me do. All I did was that. I made my own background with that really cool stencil that you can only get in the Perks kit or the designer kit. I did a little painting that was, and let me tell you how rough it was. Look up close to some of those. I got messy. Can you even see? I got a little messy, but it didn't matter because when you put that outline over it, it just makes it fine. It just makes it fine. And then I pop this up. Is it springy enough? Because I feel like this is my spring. Your spring might be brighter, it might be pinker, it might be purplier, but my spring is muted colors. You probably hate that word. I say it so much, people are like, ooh, this'll work. I say it so much. Do you like? Less is good, or you cover the stencil. Yeah. Exactly. So, show me a heart if you like it. Click a little heart, and then, because we need hearts. We need hearts on this live. Please. The dogs are like barking at each other. They're usually not barking at each other. Can you hear them? Oh, that's awful. All right, so there you have it. This is my project. You can get the project supplies by commenting the keyword rain. And you can get that whole kit today, tomorrow, and Friday. There it is right there. That whole kit for $49 when you become a Perks member. You can become a Perks member today when you comment the keyword and click on that Perks/club info, and it'll take you to the Perks membership link that you can click on. The project supplies, you can click. So when I send you a message, you're going to get 3 options. Today's project supplies, or Perks and club info, or join my free DIY and crafting group. So you're gonna get all those options when I send you a message. And then you can get this from my Etsy shop. This is an $8, but we have a sale going on right. Oh, also don't forget, we've got our cutout of the week, woodcut of the week. I made it 2 different ways, so I just keep showing you. It's woodcut of the week is available. When you click on today's project supplies, one of the buttons will be get your woodcut of the week, so that's there. And some of you may have been following along. We have been adding these cute, adorable little shelf sitters. I've got 5 painted so far. This adorable duck, this is all in the Etsy shop. A cute little bunny egg basket. The duck is my favorite. Ryan has been working hard. This is the carrot camper. A little bunny butt. He's in a wagon. This is a wagon. And then we've got the little bunny house. Ryan has painted all of these. I have to tell you, I cannot say enough. One of the issues I have is that there's only one of me. And there are so many things that I have to do for the business. And Ryan is like pretty much my only employee. And he's a 16-year-old boy. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna need you to, I go, what do you think about helping me paint some things? And he was like, sure, I'll do it. And so I was like, okay. So I gave him the paints. I gave him a picture to follow the colors and a very quick lesson on mixing paints to get the right color. This was the first one he did. Was awesome. This was the second one he did. And then I wasn't even home and he did these other ones all by himself. And I was like, so proud. So proud that he's been making videos. So, I'm going to have him I had him do an intro. You know how I do my videos and I'm like, it's quiet and I do a voiceover and I like wave at the camera to be like, hey, it's me. I'm having him do it. So we recorded his intro and then I'm going to have him voice over. And we'll see how it does. But this is a 10. There are 10 different, shelf sitter designs that we just loaded into the Etsy shop. They're brand new. And, we have 5 of them cut, or painted. The other 5 are there, but they're just the wood. You only see the wood cut, so you don't see like the full image. I will tell him good job because he did good. He did good. Do a good job. Super proud of him. All right, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy that 78 degrees in Colorado, man. It's not fair. It's not fair. Next week, pray that it is at least 78 degrees in Florida because that's where I'm going. For spring break, Aaron, the boys, and I are driving down to Florida. We knew wherever we were going, we were going to drive somewhere this year. We're not flying just because of the way it all worked out with all my points and everything. So, the Panhandle area is where we're going. I think it's Panama City Beach, close to where we went 2 years ago, which was Santa Rosa. I don't know how close they actually are, but they're all along the 30A. So that's where we'll be. We got a condo. Should be fun. Please let it be warm. Please let it be warm. Woodcut of the week, everything else. This turned out way cuter than I even could have hoped, honestly. I think it's adorable. All right. Have a fantastic rest of your night, guys. I will see you again tomorrow.